There we go. We got some people already. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
What up, chat? I've never said that before in my life.
You got to say it at least 10 times now. Can if people are listening, can you put something to see if you can hear us?
Yeah, can you guys hear us okay? Yeah, we got quite a few people in here already. This is awesome.
Cool.
Thank you guys for joining this. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna give some stuff away. Ergoth could not get the day off. He's working. He sent me a picture that he is working in the snow in Baltimore today.
Oh man!
But yeah, he was gonna be here Go ahead, Johnny.
Did he think you wouldn't believe him, so he had to send you an actual image of it?
No, because
of him in the snow.
The YouTube crowd will know he will not miss any type of streamer video. If he's in it, he's the star of the video. So he would want to be here and be the star.
Well, hopefully he's like watching it on the sly.
Isn't it wild that snowing in Baltimore and where I live in Tennessee, it's like 70 degrees?
Oh my God.
I'm jealous.
It's like raining in the UK at the moment.
Yep.
It's horrible.
That's shocking.
Like proper winter. Well, yeah. It's literally, there's been a few days recently, but up until about 2 weeks ago, it rained every single day of this year so far. So there you go. Don't move to the UK. It rains all the time.
You Brits love your doom and gloom.
We do. We're miserable, all of us. just what we are.
Dude, it's not much different here. We're on the same like latitude line, longitude line. We're on the same one of those two. I feel like we're pretty close. I'm getting like what do they call it? A wintry mix today, which is the worst type of weather imaginable. Half rain, half snow, half sleet. It's lovely. It really is lovely.
Oh my word, absolutely.
All right, but let's
right then. So
we got 27 people in here already. Yeah, so we got to talk. We'll start talking about the record. We got 27 people. So thank everybody who's here on a random ass Thursday. So we're gonna talk. If you guys have questions, just put them in. We'll answer every single question. We're gonna give away some stuff. We're gonna do some show and tell. I think a little bit of that, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. So thanks everybody who's here. And yeah, I promise stick around. Well, some cool stuff's gonna happen. But with me, we got Johnny from Cat's Claw Records right below me, and then we've got Mike from Coffin Curse Records at the bottom here. So we're here to talk everything Green Day. So whatever questions you guys have, just fire away. What? How you guys doing? Johnny, Mike, how's everything going today?
Yeah, absolutely awesome. Doing fantastic. It's really nice to be here. And I've got to say, it's been an utter delight being involved in this these comps. I really appreciate both of you inviting me along for the ride, because I've been sort of saying for a while I'd love to do something where it helps out charities and things like that, because independent labels in general, we just do it for the love of punk rock, because we want to help out bands. So if we can also incorporate in helping some awesome animal charities, and I'm a massive animal fan myself, yeah, I'm all up for it. So it's been great. It's really, really exciting. And the quality of I've only heard like a portion of it so far, because I'm looking at like a kind of like almost like a Christmas advent calendar. I'm happy to get like a song every now and again, and it's just so much more exciting. But everything's been so good so far. The bands have done like the best job.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. All the bands, it's so freaking cool. What about you, Mike? How's it going today?
Yeah, great day. Thank you, Johnny, for stepping in and helping us with the European and UK orders and saving people a lot of money on shipping. And I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I'm sure John would agree, going above and beyond, because we were looking for somebody to help with European distribution, and you've stepped in and made posts and help people in our band chat with lining up their streaming releases. And you've done a lot more than someone who typically would just be like, I'll sell X amount of copies for you and help you with some shipping. So thanks so much for that. I've had a great day so far. I got the new Wilhelm Scream record. It's called Cheap Fame. So it's called, John?
Cheap Heat.
Cheap Heat, yeah. It came in today. I'm a tape guy, so I got the tape came in, so that was exciting. So good mail day. I'll post the picture in my Insta story here later on. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good day. Weather's nice here, 70 degrees in Tennessee. I can't complain.
Right on. So let's answer some of these questions first. Any chance after the Green Day comp is finished and fully released, you'll do a different band comp like Screeching Weasel, NoFX, or something like that? And Mike, you want to take this one? Because I think you've already done NoFX, but maybe TBD.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar, I've done tribute comps. Coffin Records, we've done tribute comps now. 5 years ago, we did an Operation Ivy comp, and for its 5-year anniversary in December, we re-released it. If you can see that, we re-released it. It was originally on vinyl with 10 songs, and then we reproduced it and added an extra, I think it's got an extra 13 songs. So it went from a 10-song comp to a 13-song comp. We released it on CD, so those are available right now for $7 on CoffinCurseRecords.com. So that was our first tribute comp. Then a couple years later, we did a punk tribute to Metallica. It's completely sold out, but all these things are available to stream on the Coffin Curse Records Bandcamp page. And then we also 2 years ago did this comp, a tribute to NoFX. So our NoFX tribute, the original pressing of 500 sold out. And then I did a repressing of 100 extra units. We're down to like 20 copies of each volume of Volume 1 and Volume 2 left. So, yeah, we have a NoFX tribute. But to answer that question, will there be more of these? Absolutely. John and I are already working on another tribute comp. Currently, it's already in the pipeline. And then we have 2 others that are planned. I don't know that we want to announce them right now. Maybe we should. Maybe we should at least like announce one because everybody's here and people being cool to check in. What do you think, John?
Let's do it. Why not?
Do you want to announce the SD or the NO?
Let's announce both of them. Why the hell not, okay. Right?
Okay, cool. Well, I'll handle the first one, then you can handle the second. So
yes, sir.
Our next tribute comps, we're not sure which will come out next, but so we're definitely going to do another volume of the NoFX tribute comp. This one is going to have a totally different layout, a totally different theme, and the gimmick or the whatever you want to call it for this next NoFX tribute, it's going to be songs that didn't get covered on my first NoFX tribute, which my first one, if you're not familiar, it was 62 songs and expanded their whole career from Maximum Rock and Roll all the way up to First Ditch Effort. But there was a lot of rad songs that didn't get covered. I mean, I'm talking like hits. I can't think of names off the top of my head, but there's a ton of NoFX songs that didn't make it. So this next comp is going to be songs that didn't make it on the first NoFX tribute and bands. It'll be a whole new list of bands. We're not going to repeat any of the bands that were on my first NoFX comp. So if anybody's watching this, it was on my first NoFX comp. Please support it, but I apologize. You will not be on the next one.
All right. Johnny,
amazing.
Johnny, you going to be down for that one?
Yeah, absolutely. So UK Europeans can get a copy when it comes out, and I know you will, because the take up on from everyone for this one has been really, really good. So yeah, let's keep pushing it.
All right, and then there's like 50 bands I love to do for this. Like just hearing modern bands cover legacy bands, I think is so rad. Just especially like my favorite part about the Green Day tribute is getting all the bands, what Green Day meant to them, how they discovered Green Day, why they picked their song. Like, I think that's just such a cool piece. And all that is all that the band said is going to be included in the packaging of the vinyl and the CD and all that stuff. So it's just really cool little anecdotes, a look into how Green Day influenced their songs. So that's been cool. And the other one that we should have more clarity on sooner or later, I don't know if Warren the Duke is in the chat, but they had approached me about a Social Distortion tribute album.
Oh,
and
nice.
it's kind of perfect timing because Social D's album's coming out in May. And I think we're going to be doing a little bit of work with Epitaph. So maybe, who knows what this one could turn into. But those are the next two immediate ones. And there will be many more in the future in 2027 and beyond. So hopefully we keep this core group here. We'll just keep pumping them out as long as people support. And I know we're going to have the bands to do it because the bands have been amazing. We'll keep pumping these out. If there's a band you guys want to see, you just let us know.
Yeah, and for this Green Day tribute, we had well over 800 people apply to be involved. And like I've said this ad nauseum, the majority of the bands, John and I listened to all those songs, and the majority of the bands were great. It's just how do you fit? I mean, we had to pick, less than 100 bands out of, over 800 that applied. So if you applied to be on this Green Day comp and we didn't pick you, please don't hate us. Please don't hold it against us in the future when we have more comps that are coming out. Please reach out.
That's amazing. Is there any for the chat? Is there any bands that you would like to have comps for? Is there anyone that sort of stands out? You'd really like it. I know there's a couple which I would love you guys to put out, but maybe like a first two Weezer albums or something like that. That'd be great.
There in the chat, I see Screeching Weasel, Smoking Popes, Blink-182, All, another Blink, Descendants
would be great.
That would be a fun one.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to get a Descendants or an All tribute would definitely require the bands to be super fucking solid.
That's true.
My God, wouldn't it? I agree. Totally.
That's true. That would be a tricky one.
Not to say that everyone on these others haven't been, but like, you can half-ass an OFX cover and be pretty good. You can't half-ass a Descendants cover.
No, definitely.
There's like a small list of bands that you really can't half-ass or it's going to just be shit. Like Descendants, RKL, Propaganda. There's certain bands that if you don't go in it, really full force with a ripping drummer, you're going to be in trouble.
Definitely so.
I'm a drummer and you couldn't pay me to do a Descendants cover.
I'd love to hear it, mate.
There you go. That'll be our next live.
It would be absolute trash.
Yeah. Our next live is going to be Mike playing through an entire Descendants album on the fly. No practice.
No one will watch.
Everyone will. I would watch the hell out of that.
I'd watch it, definitely. I'd be all over it.
All right, we got a question from Richard, who's one of our Discord regulars. How many records have been sold and how much cat food has been bought? So we're going to press around 1,200 of these and they're all going to sell. So however much cat food that is, and cat trees and lickables and dog food. I don't know if there's dog trees. I don't have a dog, but I don't think they have dog trees. But it's going to be a nice, whatever the shelter wants. I think that's going to be the plan. Whatever the shelter wants, the shelter gets 100%.
Yeah,
it's just such an amazing thing, isn't it?
To answer his question more literally, I would say we're about 60% sold out. So if you're watching this chat and you are on the fence about buying a record, please do. We have a decent amount still left, but we do have some amazing news that we're going to drop tomorrow. This is completely going to be some surprise news. It's going to drop tomorrow. And I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I think this news might help us sell out. So maybe if you're on the fence and you're worried about making it to the weekend, maybe order your copy today because tomorrow's announcement might push the sales to being sold out.
Damn.
John, you want to touch on what we're talking about?
I like the pre-announcement announcement, honestly.
Yeah, that's good. It's a surprise, isn't it? And I think what people need to realize as well is that by all means you buy one of the comps, but if you buy both of them from all labels, you're getting a massive discount on there. and you're getting a big saving for likely shipping saving, and also your discount for buying both of them together. So it's definitely worth doing that. The majority of people have, and we are super appreciative to you all. But yeah, keep buying.
Yeah, to that point, Johnny, we have had some people, and I think it's just maybe they don't look throughout the site. So on here in the U.S. at least, on Punk Rock Radar and Coffin Curse Records, if you're in our stores, there's an option to buy Volume 1, the Dookie cover art. There's an option to buy that, by itself. There's an option to buy Volume 2, the Insomniac cover art. That can be purchased alone, or you can purchase it as a package, a bundle of 2. And here in the U.S., you're by buying it in a bundle, you're saving $11 on the product, and you're saving a few dollars on shipping because it's a smaller shipping amount. I've had a handful of people buy both separately, and I don't know if they're doing it as an error. They didn't notice the bundle, or maybe I had one guy straight up tell me I bought them separately because I wanted to donate more money, which is killer. But if you're looking to save $11 and some shipping, definitely scroll down to the bundle. On all of our sites, it's going to say bundle or package. And then here in the U.S., we also have the Ultimate Bundles through Punk Rock Radar and Coffin Curse Records. The Ultimate Bundle is both records, a T-shirt, a Blimpy collectible, a blimp collectible, like a Green Day blimp collectible, and a bonus 7-inch that is available through that bundle only, that $90 Ultimate Bundle only. The Ultimate Bundle on John's side gets you a black T-shirt with a Nimrod kind of look, and the bundle on my side gets you, on the Coffin Curse side, gets you a white T-shirt with a take on Kerplunk. And again, you can see these on both of our websites. The bundle's exactly the same, it just depends on if you want a black shirt or a white shirt. But that news that I was talking about a few minutes ago is for the 7-inch. So right now, if you buy that 7-inch or you buy that bundle, the 7-inch says it's a surprise 7-inch. It'll be color, and it'll feature 3 bands that aren't on the actual vinyl compilation. That is true, but we're going to announce those 3 bands tomorrow, and it's going to be pretty big news.
Oh shit. There it is. Another pre-announcement. All right, we got a couple more. We got Stanley from Krang asking, do you think that someone from Green Day will actually listen to this comp? What do we think, boys?
I hope so. It'd be amazing,
I know that Trey Cool has already listened to, like, somebody's already mentioned that Trey Cool has listened to tracks.
Yep. I could say 100%, cool. 100% they're going to hear it.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Jordan Burns in here, former strung out drummer. Bands that do the covers and don't make the song their own is boring to me. I agree. I don't like if it's just going to be the exact same thing, but I think all these bands put their own flair on it, especially some of them some of them freaking crushed it. We got some of the bands from the comp in here too. We got One Reason to Rise, American Television in here. What's going on, guys? Too Bad Eugene is in here. I'm not
much of a Kiss ass, but the fact of the matter is, since American Television's in here, I'll say it. My favorite song on the comp is the American Television cover.
Johnny,
I love the comp, but that's my favorite.
Johnny, you have a favorite you've heard so far?
I haven't heard as many as you guys, but I've been really digging the Golden Boy.
Oh yeah.
Track, and also Making Friends. Have done we both work with Making Friends, John. So you always like your own to a certain extent, but at the same time, it's just absolutely amazing. But everything I've heard so far is so amazing, and I'm so stoked and so looking forward to hearing each track as I get sent them. It's amazing, honestly. Everyone's got so much to look forward to when they hear this, and the vinyl's going to look absolutely sick. The art's amazing and really unique. I think you're just getting something like purely awesome here. And going back to what Jordan said, like The tracks are just amazingly done. You can hear the influence, obviously. You know, you can't take it away from it that it's a Green Day song and they're very well-known songs, but all the bands just put their own little touch to it just to make it sound like it's them, but, you know, doing it in a sort of a cover. So it's great.
All right, we got some interesting requests in here. Denver Porta Potty's asking for a Lagwagon. That would be freaking sick. Rad Owl says Iron Maiden. That's kind of actually interesting. If we did, remember like Punk Goes Metal on Fearless?
Yeah.
Those were badass. Like I would love to like do like a Punk Goes Metal or I don't know a lot of new pop songs. So I don't know about Punk Goes Pop, but like Punk Goes 80s Metal, like to do that again, that would be freaking sick. That like Dynamite Boy cover of TNT, you had Bigwig on there. Yeah. Rad Owl, that's
really good idea.
I personally think those types of comps are better when you're doing a mishmash of bands.
Yeah.
Like I love Iron Maiden. I came up on 80s metal and late 70s metal. So like that's in my wheelhouse, but I think it'd be really hard to do like an all Iron Maiden cover album. Believe me, I did an all Metallica cover album and it's 8 tracks because the songs are terribly long and you know, if you're doing it on vinyl, you can't fit much material there. So what would be cool is a tribute like that where it's like an Iron Maiden song, a Megadeth song, an Anthrax song, you know, you get
the big 4 tribute. That would be sick, dude.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Yeah, let's do that.
So you said something about Lagwagon a second ago. So maybe for those who don't know, spill the beans on our the Lagwagon connection to this Green Day tribute.
Oh yeah, we've got Joe Raposo on drums on the Senor Dinosaur track. I'm bass. I'm out of it today. We got him on bass on the Senor Dinosaur track, and it's freaking amazing. He absolutely crushed it. So shout out to Senor Dinosaur and Joe for being part of this. It's amazing.
And that's Joe, the bass player from RKL and Lagwagon. And if you check our feeds, all 3 of our feeds, Cat's Claw, Coffin, and Punk Rock Radar, there's a video that Senior Dinosaur posted of Joe tracking his bass track, and it's sick.
So good. The dude is killer. He's such a great bass player.
Then Boss Pedal, another Discord member. Will there be a Less Than Jake tribute if they unblock John from Instagram? Yes, I will make that deal. I will make that deal if you guys get this in front of Chris, Roger, and Buddy, and JR, and Matt Drastic. Get it in front of them. We will do a Less Than Jake tribute. I promise you, if they unblock me and apologize, then we'll do the tribute.
Do you know why you're blocked? Because I'm friends with Matt Drastic, and I asked him, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea why I'm blocked. It's been a mystery for the last 2 years. Because if anything,
2 years
it's been 2 years since I've been blocked, and I cannot figure out what I did.
And you're a big Less Than Jake fan, so I doubt you like trashed him or anything.
No, I just got my box set today in the mail. So I'm still supporting. I'm still a big fan. But I don't know what I did.
I can see Goldfinger blocking you for sure. But Less Than Jake, it's weird.
It is. I don't think Less Than Jake has a single bad record. So that there's no chance I slandered anything. So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we would totally do Less Than Jake.
Speaking of Less Than Jake, a little plug for a friend. Our friend Charlie over at tapeheadcity.com has this like bundle of 5 Less Than Jake reissues on tape that you should definitely check out if you're a tape person.
Definitely. Can you do a full listen live stream from the shelter? And it can just be John hanging out with the dogs. I won't say no, but I'm not sure how cooperative that would be with all the dogs and cats, but we could definitely consider it. I'm not going to say no.
That would be great content, but I'm just going to straight up say no right now, because if I did it, and my wife's in the other room, if she hears this, she would definitely yell, I agree. If I did it, I would leave with like 5 puppies. It would be a bad day.
Yeah, same.
I've literally gone to PetSmart to buy medicine before and came home with a dog.
Oh my God, yeah.
How many do you have? How many dogs do you have?
Well, I had 4. The dog I was just talking about that I went to PetSmart, to buy medicine for my other dog and came back with a dog. That was Dolly that just passed away last month. We had 4 now.
Sorry. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Thank you. She was 14 and big girl, so she lived a lot longer than her life expectancy. So it was pretty good time.
Amazing. So that kind of brings us slightly on to talk a bit more about the animal shelters. So do you both want to say the animal shelter that you're supporting and what they do, how they support animals and what?
Yeah. I'll
go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the shelter that I chose is a shelter that my wife and I have used here in Knoxville. It's Young Williams Animal Rescue. It's a no-kill animal shelter located here in Knoxville. They've got a couple different locations. We've in the past, Coffin Curse has done a pet food drive. It was a festival with I think it was like 8 bands, and we raised like $1,200 from the show. That turned around and took that $1,200 and bought $1,200 worth of pet food, and then delivered it to Young Williams. And that was back in 2018. And ever since then, I've done 2 other shelter events where I've raised money for Young Williams. I come to find out after that first event that it would have been a lot easier on me and easier on them if I would have just donated the cash, because I showed up with $1,200 worth of pet food and they were like, well, where the fuck does this go? They were happy. Not like they were against it, but they definitely told me, hey, like moving forward, if you're doing events for us, we love you. Thanks for doing them. But a cash donation helps us actually buy what we need. And then we don't have a bunch of stuff that's, sitting on a shelf that we don't need. So, but yeah, that's mine. Young Williams, Knoxville, Tennessee, East Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that's funny, dude. I was just thinking like how funny it would be to just roll up to the shelter with like the car jam pack with just cat food and you start walking it in. But you're probably right, because I was thinking like big ass cat tree would be hilarious, but they probably just want the cash. So my charity is Care of DC in Wappingers Falls, New York. It's like 15 or so minutes away from where I grew up, but they are a no-kill shelter. Cats, kittens, dogs, puppies, just really legit spot. So Lewis, who's on the channel from time to time, his fiance volunteers there every weekend. She's been saying nothing but positive things about Care of DC. So I thought, that'd be an excellent spot to support. Keep them well fed, give them some toys and stuff. It's great. It's great for everybody.
You should ask him to have her ask them next time she goes there to volunteer. Just have her ask what would they prefer, so that way in advance if they prefer cash or if they might just say, hey, right now we need kitty litter, and they might want you to bring in thousands of dollars in kitty litter. So
oh god, I hope it's not kitty litter.
Really just depends. Just depends on what the shelter's needs are at the moment.
I have so much trouble just getting cat litter up the stairs to my apartment. If they want a full car of cat litter, that's going to be a nightmare. But if that's what they want, then we will do it, right?
That's what they get.
Will there be CDs or just vinyl? What do we want to say here, guys? Do we want to? I feel like we have revealed this already, but if we want to say it again.
You can talk about it.
All right, so there will be vinyl, CD, and tape. With the CDs got, I don't even know how many bands. 60 plus, right?
61 bands.
61 more bands. So all the bands we've been revealing are for the vinyl. There's 61 more bands for the CD. And then Tapehead City is handling the cassette, which I think is going to have maybe all and plus some. So it's this tape will have, because I think there's at least 2 more. So the tape's going to have like 125 songs, and it's a lot. But yeah, it'll be available on all formats.
So like John said, the vinyl that's available right now, that's available to pre-order right now, the bands that are on those 2 volumes of vinyl, that equates to 60 songs total, expanding across those 2 records. Those bands will all be on the tape also, but they won't be on the CD. And then we're getting ready to start announcing 65 other bands that are going to be exclusively on the double CD, but those bands that are on the CD will also be on the tape. So if this makes sense, the tape is going to have everything. Like John said, 120 to 125 songs spread across 2 cassettes in a double cassette box exclusively through tapeheadcity.com. The vinyl is exclusive. Those 60 songs are going to be on that vinyl, and then the 62 songs on the CD, those will be on the CD. The CD bands won't be on the vinyl. The vinyl bands won't be on CD.
Good Christ, man. It's a lot.
So it's a lot. So, I mean, big shout out to all the bands, because we all know how expensive it is for recording, and the time it takes to learn stuff and perfect it and get it out, get it mixed, mastered, etc. So massive shout out to all the bands for giving up all their time and supporting these great charities. You're all like amazing.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was talking on the High End Denim radio show yesterday. He was asking me like, what are the bands asked for? And like, are they okay with doing this for charity? I was like, not a single band has asked for anything. All the bands just wanted to contribute, wanted to support the cause and show their love of Green Day. So it's just amazing. There's like not a lot of music communities that like you're going to get 900 bands that are willing to just go to record for a charity comp with not really get anything out of it other than the exposure. So that's why, you know, Johnny, Mike, myself, we're all super passionate about this scene because it's just full of amazing people who care about, you know, animals, making the world a better place. That's punk rock. We know it's got that hard, tough exterior, but it's a bunch of people who just care about things. So that's what makes it so special for us. So like Johnny said, thank you to all the bands involved. It's just been an honor and been incredible to have you guys work for this. There's a couple other people. They want to see Jawbreaker. They want to see Rabies. Wants to see RKL. Rancid. So Mike, someone's asking you, please re-release the NoFX tribute on CD.
I can do a repress of the CD. That can definitely be done. It was on CD. We did 300 units. It sold out quicker than the vinyl, actually.
No shit. There you go. Well, there's
I could definitely repress that if there's enough interest.
All right, we've got Common Perry in the chat who recorded Basket Case. They've got Andy Selway of KMFDM / the Dwarves on drums on their track. I did not know that. My wife is a huge KMFDM fan. That's pretty sick, and I love the Dwarves.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Damn,
that is awesome. Really cool. See, we did say this would be full of surprises and whatnot, and there's one right there for you.
Easter eggs.
Absolutely.
All right. Will there be digital exclusives? I haven't talked about
all
that
of the
yet.
comps are going to be on Bandcamp. So every song, all of the additions, so Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, that's all going to make it to Bandcamp. As far as that digital download, that's where their home will be is Bandcamp. As far as streaming, we are allowing the bands to release their singles on their own on streaming for a multitude of reasons. One, we're only paying for the publishing rights to release this physically through Green Day's camp. Would be an absolute complete catastrophe financially for us to pay the publishing rights to release all these songs digitally. So we basically just told the bands, if you want to release your singles digitally, make your own artwork, use our artwork, whatever you want to do, release them on your own. And there are some that have already come out, and they're slowly rolling out. So a lot of bands have already dropped their singles, and they'll come out probably multiple singles per week for the next few months.
Oh yeah. All right, Johnny, we got a question for you. If you could pick one band to do a tribute cover of, what would you pick?
One band for what? For me to?
If we're gonna do another band other than Green Day for the next one, what band would you pick to be covered?
Damn. You know what? I would love to see No Use for a Name.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
I think that would be great. And like the Green Day and the NoFX one, there's quite a mix in sort of musical styles throughout the career. from more kind of gritty earlier stuff up until the kind of more polished poppy stuff. So that'd be really, really good. A bizarre one, but a band I'm a big fan of, Presidents of the United States of America. So
hell yeah.
I just think that'd be really, really interesting. And all the bands would have to have basses with 2 strings and guitars with 3 strings. Otherwise it just wouldn't work. So, but I reckon we could get some amazing stuff. Like the first couple of albums, like from track, from this right to the end, start to the end would be fantastic. You know what? There's so many bands out there that, this could go on for years, couldn't it? There's so many great bands. We're so lucky in our music scene to have all these great bands. Does anyone want to attempt to do a Wilhelm Scream or Propagandy covers one? People will have to up their game for those things, wouldn't they? So, yeah.
I would love a Wilhelm Scream, Comeback Kid, Ignite, just bands that would be a little bit more complicated. Just to touch on your Presidents of the United States of America comment, if we did that one, my band's definitely covering Old Man on a Back Porch.
Oh, such a good song.
Such a good song.
I would hope that if we did that, it would inspire them to get back together, do some more gigs.
They did a reunion gig for over the summer last year, 2025. They did a reunion for charity.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
in
amazing.
Seattle, I believe.
Yeah, it always amazes me. I know there's reasons why bands don't carry on, but I always kind of feel that band could just put on a tour and it would just sell out, I reckon, pretty much straight away. But we've all been in bands, and there's reasons why bands aren't bands anymore.
Yeah.
When bands split up. So
for me, the band like that for me is Silverchair. I'm a huge Silverchair fan, and I would give just about anything to see them live again. And I know it's not going to happen because those guys hate each other's guts.
I'm a Silverchair guy too, man. Hell yeah. Neon Ballroom is my favorite. I know that's like a hot take, but I love that record.
Neon Ballroom's my favorite too. I really like Young Modern, and it pisses me off that it's only been released on vinyl, very limited, and didn't get it. And now if I want to get their most recent record that came out in 2012, Young Modern, it's like on Discogs for like $300 or $400.
Dang.
So
wow.
Unless somebody re-releases it, I'm never going to get it on vinyl. It's very frustrating because that's the only thing of theirs I don't have.
All right, so a couple more. We got Bill from Making Friends in the chat. He's asking Bad Religion or Blink. Yeah, we'll do both of those, definitely. Andy wants the NoFX CD reprint also. There's at least 3 or 4 people who want that repress. Commentary says Andy's drummed from Dwarves/KMFDM has drummed on everything they've released so far. And Regal Beagle, who's on the Comp 2, said their mastering was done at Monster Zero in Atlanta by Gyro and Joe Queer. If I'm saying Gyro and Joe Queer. So that's another tidbit we didn't know, or I didn't know at least. So that's rad as well.
Cool. So very cool indeed.
Hell Beach.
I'll throw a little something out there that's going to piss the chat off. So I have one. So the NoFX comp on CD was a triple CD. I have one unopened copy that's one of my personal. I have one open copy that I listen to, and then one unopened copy that's just sitting in a drawer. Today at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will put that in the store. So first come, first serve. I'm going to put it in the store for $20. Actually, maybe I make it more. It's going to go to charity. So, John, you tell me a number. What do you think? Triple CD. I sold them for $20 originally. What should I sell it for now? Being there's only one copy and it's going to be for charity.
40. Let's double it.
All right, $40. 10 p.m. tonight. It'll be live for anyone who wants to grab it. But I would put more. But literally, that's all I have. I'm not good about keeping multiple copies of back catalog stuff. I usually do this. I say I'm going to keep it, then I sell it, and then I go, fuck.
Yep. I do the same thing, man. I always try to keep one copy, and then I'm so bad with my inventory because I've given stuff away on streams. I'm giving stuff away to like friends and whatever. And then next thing I know, I sell out, and then it's like, oh, well, there goes my copy. But it's fine. Getting into the hands of the fans is the best thing to do. I want to hit a couple cool things here. So Hell Beach, who has one of my favorite covers on the comp by far, is asking for AFI. That would be a pretty interesting comp. That the styles would span pretty far on that one. I would love to hear some like Black Sails through Sing the Sorrow era covers, like just done like a little like punkier. That would be sick. I would love that.
Yeah. Would we go further than Sing the Sorrow though? Because like if you listen to like the new AFI album, it doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't sound like AFI at all. It's got that it's sort of 80s, isn't it? It's bizarre, but I'm sure there's fans out there of it. But maybe you're right. Maybe they could get that album and just like make it. Take that new style that AFI are doing, and then make it how AFI used to sound, and then rediscover some songs. That'd be pretty interesting.
That would be sick.
That's definitely one of those bands that has a split of fans. Mm-hmm. Like, I am a fan of everything up to Sing the Sorrow, and there's a good bit of Sing the Sorrow that I can't stand. And I'm not shitting on it. But for me, everything after Sing the Sorrow is, I've never purchased it. It's not my wheelhouse. The singer of my band Reckless Threat, he doesn't like anything before Sing the Sorrow. Like, doesn't like Black Sails, doesn't like All Hallows EP. It's just, it's crazy. But that's one of those bands that has that. There's like a split of their fan base.
I cannot see not liking
that too. There's probably a lot of people who only like American Idiot Post.
I could see that. I can't see not liking the All Hallows EP though. That's definitely my favorite release by AFI. Even though it's only 4 songs, they're all badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Agreed. I like earlier AFI a lot as well. They played Bristol back in the day, and it was probably about the time like Black Sails came out, when Davey Havok had the kind of the overextended kind of Misfit style haircut going down. PVC trousers of all things, you know. But if anyone's going to pull it off, it's going to be Davey Havok, and I guess.
My AFI hot take is that my favorite AFI record is Very Proud of You.
It's a solid album. It's
a solid album.
If you said like Bodies or something, then I'd have an issue with it. But yeah, the first the first handful.
I don't even know what Bodies is. I guarantee you, I've never even seen the cover of that because I'm a dick. They lost me with that like Love Crush or
Crash Love. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought that one and I was like, nope, I'm out. They've lost me.
All right. We got Second Shot, who's one of my favorite bands, saying count us in if you do a No Use for a Name. I'm gonna hold you guys to that because I would love to hear your version of a No Use cover. So let's add that to the growing list. Please do Ramones, Bad Religion, and No Effects. Yes. How about a punk rock Beatles comp? I don't hate that. I kind of like that.
I love the Beatles.
Yeah.
I would personally love to cover what's it called? Off the Rooftop Sessions. Shit. I'm so bad with song names. I'll think of it in a minute. There's a Beatles song I would love to cover.
Sorry.
Actually, I'll just go grab the tape. Sorry, I'm going to bounce out here for 30 seconds.
How about, as an idea, make it like do a pop punk, skate punk bands doing hot water music? I reckon that would be great.
That would. You know what I've been thinking about is like you have bands cover like Punkorama 5 or like fat music for fat people, like. What so then you get a little piece. Like, can you imagine like modern bands doing Punkorama 5 or like fat? What's the good fat? Like Fat 3 with like gasoline on it. Like that would be amazing. I would love to see that.
That would be amazing. How about the Tony Hawk 2 soundtrack or something like that?
We were talking about Tony Hawk. Like that. And Mike said, before I forget, there's like a bidding war in the chat for your last CD. We're up to $50. So,
That's so good. I was going to suggest that, but I thought, like, don't want to be too capitalist and all that kind of thing. But yeah, that's great. Frank, that's
Mike,
amazing.
Are you cool with doing a live bid for the CD right here for charity?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatever's going to make the most money for the charity.
It seems like this. We got 2 people offering $50 that I could see.
Okay.
Feral Art says history of punk comp would be cool. 10 songs from each era, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I like that.
That would be very cool.
And
that'd be really cool. Yeah.
We're up to $60 on the CD. $60. And then some support for the Beatles idea.
Okay, so speaking of the Beatles, so Get Back, I don't know if you can see that. Get Back, the Rooftop Sessions, their final live performance. Okay, so for me, if I was going to cover a Beatles song, I would like to cover I've Got a Feeling. So if anybody knows that song, it's already like probably one of the more aggressive Beatles songs, but to make it fast, skate punk would be the shit.
Yes. We got to do, that's too cool. I imagine like the figuring out the royalties for the Beatles might be a little bit of a challenge, but like
they might get slightly litigious.
Yeah, we'd have to figure that out. But I mean, that would be rad.
I don't know. I reckon if you could approach some of the bigger bands, they would likely be out of contract, I'm guessing, with their like major labels. I would have thought. Like, not that there's really any major labels that exist anymore, but that's a different story. But just I'd waver it. Give anyone know Paul McCartney? Give him a message.
Could you? So if anybody knows Paul McCartney, it would be you.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, my dad was from Liverpool, so there you go. So, I'm not. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the chat, but I'm not, and from you guys, but I'm not really a big Beatles fan. So, if Paul McCartney, if you are watching this, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I know, we're both from the UK and stuff, but music's not for me.
It was a joke, but I think that's kind of like a running joke that Americans think that people from Europe just know everybody from Europe. Like it's like the UK is real small, and you just obviously the singer of The Darkness. He works out the same gym you work out at.
Yeah, we know. We all know each other. Like there's no one in the UK who doesn't know. Like pick a random famous person for United Kingdom. I probably know them. I probably walk. I'll go to the pub with them all the time. We grab a coffee.
That's what I figured.
We're besties.
I figured you were just doing bumps of coke with Frank Turner last night. I bet Frank Turner probably doesn't do coke.
Yeah. I was going to say that on Johnny's personal Instagram, he's got pictures with the entire cast of Game of Thrones. So like we all know that's true.
Yeah, it's true. I know them all.
I figured it was. Weren't you a cast member on Downton Abbey? Isn't that where we found you from?
Yeah, I was one of the underlings, the serving staff, because I'm as common as muck, so they wouldn't put me. But I could wear a little monocle. Do they wear monocles in Downton Abbey? I don't know. I've never actually seen it. Yeah,
I've never seen it either.
Mate, I feel like I should have made myself a lot more British for this stream, to be honest. I should have had a monocle and a top hat, maybe a little cane or something like that. I feel like I missed out, like a poodle next to me. I don't know, poodles feel like they're posh dogs.
Can you at least heat up some fried fish and chips? At least do that for us. That's like that's the biggest cliche I know. But Mike, what was the Beatles song you said that you wanted to hear?
I've Got a Feeling.
Okay. Take It or Leave It says they shotgun I've Just Seen a Face. I couldn't remember which one you said. And then somebody suggesting do record label themed tributes, which I actually really like that idea. He says Drive Through Asian Man. That would be fun. That goes along with what we were saying about Punkorama and Fat Wreck tributes.
Yeah, I would love to give credit to a lot of these the labels that are very similar to what we're doing, like smaller labels that are really kicking it, like I know that Asian Man has been around forever, but still very small label. That would be great to give some credit to Asian Man. Like Jade Tree, Deep Elm, fucking Nitro Records. There's so much.
Yeah.
Negative Progression, who's killing it right now. Negative Progression would be a cool label to do tributes for.
Doctor Strange. That Doctor Strange catalog's underrated. Lookout would be a cool one.
Do you guys remember Planet X Records?
I know the name. Did they? I don't want to say because I'm gonna embarrass myself, but I've heard of it.
Probably their most popular band would have been Operation Cliff Clavin.
Okay, maybe not. I'm thinking of something else.
That's one of my favorite, like Ramones core, snotty, screeching weasel type bands is Operation Cliff Clavin. If anybody in the chat that's watching this is a Cliff Clavin fan, please reach out to me. We can be friends.
Nobody said a yes. There's 2 requests for ABBA. ABBA Goes Punk.
ABBA Goes Punk. What about Aqua Goes Punk? It's just 12 bands covering Barbie Girl.
Oh my god, dude! There used to be this Barbie Girl cover in the Napster days that like everybody downloaded. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there was some random cover. I have no clue who did it, and I think it was actually tagged as Homegrown. If I'm digging way back into the memory bank 26 years ago, but I feel like there was this huge cover of Barbie Girl from the Napster days. If anyone in the chat has any idea what I'm talking about or who did it, just mention it. I'll be really impressed if somebody remembers that, because it could just be like a fake memory that I have, because I have a lot of those.
What's that called? There's that thing, isn't there, where lots of people have a combined memory of something that happened, like a film came out of a certain actor. Mandela effect, where you're like, oh, it was Owen Wilson, but actually it was like, completely random actor. It never existed. Yeah, so maybe it's a Mandela effect. Maybe you just wanted really badly for a band to cover that.
Oh yeah.
We all know you've got a Barbie Girl tattoo, haven't you? And like, you're not going to show on the live stream because it's in a sensitive area. But me and Mike know the truth.
It's actually a back piece, but yeah, we're not going to show it on the stream. But yeah, I have the album cover, full album cover back piece.
That's dedication.
I used to love that, like when Napster was a thing, and you would be like, "Oh shit, I'm going to download this new whatever. I'm going to download this new Bad Religion single," and you would download it. It would be labeled as Bad Religion, and it would be like Britney Spears.
Oh yeah. No, I found a lot of cool bands that way though. Just random small bands who were just like,
yeah.
This is NoFX, and this is the song, and you're just getting some random pop punk song, and then forever you don't know who it was. So I got quite a few of those.
That's how I downloaded the Pam and Tommy sex tape. I thought I was downloading just a regular movie. I promise.
All right, we got Trouble Bound in here. Rancid would be cool. Social D, Bad Religion. We'd be down for Aqua. They're one of our biggest influences. So I'm not alone.
Wow.
I'm probably alone.
Does Aqua have more than one song?
I couldn't tell you. If they Trouble Bound, is there more than one song, or you just really love Barbie Girl? I'm assuming it's an album, at least.
What if we do a cover album, a tribute album, just really bad pop songs? So like Barbie Girl, that Eiffel 65 song, remember that blue double D double da song?
Oh god, like all the worst 90s songs on a tribute.
Yeah, Mambo number 5.
That's
Who Let the Dogs Out?
The
Even
Six
though
Flags
Dogs
song,
kind of bad.
The Six Flags song would be awful.
So much choice. So much choice.
What's the band from the UK that their singer was a piece of shit and went to jail?
Yeah, best not to mention that.
Oh,
yeah,
Lost Prophets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lost Prophets.
Lost Prophets album for the guys in the band that aren't pieces of shit. Those guys need money, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's difficult to say if they knew what was going on or not, isn't it? Really, but thankfully
that was going to be exclusively on Cat's Claw. So
yeah, well, yeah, the singer died though, so he probably won't be able to sign off on it now, will he? Yeah. What a scumbag, eh?
Yeah, I'm not touching that one. One Hit Wonder album would be
that would be cool.
That would be fun. That would be really fun. The
Just
Hotel,
12 tracks, all Ice Ice Baby.
The Hotel California.
Did you guys ever hear in like?
I remember that one. Go ahead, Mike.
Did you ever hear when Vanilla Ice put out a metal album and he did the metal, like the new metal version of Ice Ice Baby?
I just listened to that like
I knew he did that.
Yeah, I just listened. It came up. Somebody mentioned it to me on Instagram like 6 weeks ago, and I listened to that album. I listened to the full album. I forget what it's called. It's got like a red cover, but honestly, I've heard way worse new metal. I've heard worse.
Yeah, it's not bad. I saw Vanilla Ice with his new metal band with Cold Chamber and I think that band Kitty. It was a pretty bad show.
All right, should we reveal now that the song previews we're gonna play are not from the comp? They're from Vanilla Ice's 1998 new metal masterpiece, Hard to Swallow. So those are the songs we're gonna be playing for you guys. No, we should probably so for who's in the chat, I see a bunch of bands from the comp in the chat. Or so anyone, bands, non-bands, which song from the track list has intrigued you that you may want to hear a little snippet of? And I'll see if I can figure out how to actually play it so you guys can hear it. And then we can while we're getting those songs, guys, I think you each have stuff from your store that we want to show, that if people want to support small labels, let's see what kind of stuff you guys got. Fire away while we get this started.
Yeah, and real quick before we do that, let's talk about so we're going to be doing some giveaways in this. What we're going to do is we're going to, like, the stuff that Johnny's going to show from Cat's Claw, the stuff that I'm going to show from Coffin Curse, and that John's going to show from Punk Rock Radar. We're going to put together a bundle of swag. Like for me, it's going to be like 3 LPs, 2 7-inches, a couple tapes, some CDs. We're going to put together these bundles of, at least I'm going to speak for myself and say my bundle's worth $100. It's got $100 value. We're going to pick, for me, I'm going to pick 3 emails. So I'm going to go into my order system. The orders have already been placed up until today and until, through this chat. So if you've placed an order, I'm going to go through and I'm going to, at random, I'm going to pick 3 emails. And then I'm going to email those 3 people and let them know that I am sending them $100 of free bundle. And it's basically a thank you for everything and for being in this chat. And so, yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to for sure do that. And, I've got stuff like the Chupacabra Deadbeat at Dawn 7-inch. This is a red 7-inch. We have these in the store. We've got the Viceroy King 7-inch. This is Ska Punk, Chupacabra, Deadbeat at Dawn.
That's awesome too.
Viceroy Kings is Cowpunk. They're from Dayton, Ohio. Chupacabra from Richmond, Virginia, and Deadbeat at Dawn is from the UK. And then I've got the Reckless Threat LP. I don't know if you can see that. I'm bad at this. This is a pink vinyl. This is my band. We're from Knoxville, Tennessee. Then a band from Nashville, Tennessee, No Loves. They are kind of like a Social Distortion type band mixed with like a little bit of Zeke. My band, Reckless Threat, kind of similar to a Wilhelm Scream, Strike Anywhere type shit. And then we've got shit in the store like the NoFX Tribute double cassette. I've got a couple copies of this left in the store. I've got the Operation Ivy tribute comp. I've got the NoFX tribute vinyl. And all orders come with free stickers, Coffin Curse stickers, some bands on the labels. I've got stickers. So, yeah, if you want to jump in the store, CoffinCurseRecords.com, and support the store, all that stuff's in there. Right now, we're running a sale. The NoFX vinyl's on sale for $10. That's knocked off $5 off the top. Actually, all of our 12 inches are on sale for $10.
Bam.
$5 off. CDs are on sale for $6 or $7. Tapes are on sale for $8 or $9. So, yeah, big sale going on. And like I said, I'm going to choose 3 emails to mail out $100 worth of free swag too for being so cool and supporting animal shelters.
Love it. I'm going to do the same thing. Johnny, what do you got for us?
I will. Yeah, I'll do the same thing as well. I'll give you guys some guys and girls some stuff. So I got a few things to show here. So if you can see very well, I can see a little bit of my window. But New Brookhurst record, which is fantastic pop kind of skate punk stuff from Europe. Absolutely amazing. So these on two vinyl variations, and they came out absolutely amazing. So we got that. That's the latest release. UK band who called Tape It Shut, which are like political skate punk from the UK, who are absolutely amazing. So we got that in a couple of different colors in store at the moment. Skeech, elements of ska, and mainly skate punk, super fast in store. A couple of these I have actually all of these I've co-released with John, Punk Rock Radar, but you know, if you're in UK Europe, pick it up. And I'll give some stuff away. And we got, I know Mike is a big tape fan, so got, oh, can you see that? Right. Okay, so this is sorry, slightly delayed the theme. So band from the UK playing post-hardcore, who are absolutely amazing. These ones come with an OB strip on them, which comes with all the tapes, which is really cool. And they're on two different colors with the artwork printed straight onto the tape. So it looks super awesome. These were limited to 50. So I've got like not very many of these left in store. So there's on orange, blue. So yeah, pick it up, and a bunch of other stuff. If you haven't already signed up to the Cat's Claw Records mailing list, you can do it on our website and you can get 10% off everything. And there's a big sale going on at the same time. What I will say though, just so you don't get surprised when you go to your basket, the sale is not in place for the Green Day comps, because that would be horribly mean, and I want all the animals to get as much money as we can. But everything else is fair game.
There we go.
That Skeech record rules, by the way.
Oh, so good. So good, right?
Oh yeah. All right. So are we going to give that away? We're going to give those away to a random order? Or are we going to give something away during the stream? Or what's the plan?
I say we do both.
Do both? All right. So I'm gonna do the same thing Mike said. I'll find about $100 worth of stuff. I think, Johnny, you showed most of the stuff I got here. So I got the Skeech record, I got the Brookhurst, but then we'll do a Rebuke album, which is co-released with Lockjaw and Double Helix and P Records in Australia. This was an amazing one to be part of. And then, Johnny, this bad boy, Golden Boy, who is on the comp, I saw them pop up in the chat. I love this color yellow that they did. Really sick yellow vinyl. So we'll give that away too. And then we're going to give away one of these many t-shirts. The MTV logo. We got the Ramones logo. The Ninja Turtles one, so that's the back. And then, of course, I only have a few of this one left. I only have a few of the Dookie one left. I may have to just get some more for this comp. But we'll give away 4 records and a t-shirt to somebody random in this chat. So we'll figure that out. Now, let me see if any... Let's see what song requests we got. I got to figure out if I can play this in the over. I probably should have tested that before, but there's a chance I'm going to play this and nobody's going to hear it. So we got a chat we got a request for Deadbeat Holiday. So we'll play that one. So
cool.
If Mike and Johnny, if you guys want to bullshit, because we did promise bullshit while I figure out how to get this to play on Instagram
Cool.
Live.
Well, I'll say something here that I think is very important to mention. So if you guys haven't noticed yet, if you're sleeping under a rock, the artwork for these comps is absolutely incredible. John's buddy Seth Amphetamine did the artwork, the Dookie themed artwork for Volume 1. So check him out on Instagram. Please give him a follow, Seth Amphetamine. And then my friend Judas the Vigilante, also on Instagram. Easy. If you search for Seth Amphetamine, you'll find the Instagram. If you search for the Vigilante, you'll find the Instagram. He did the artwork for Volume 2, which is our Insomniac tribute art. And both of these covers are insane. The front and back covers for all of for both of the comps are absolutely crazy. We haven't even debuted the back covers to any of the bands yet, so none of the bands even know what the back covers look like. But the back covers for both comps, they're just as rad as the front. To be honest with you, I like Seth's back cover. I mean, I love the front of the Dookie cover, but the back cover blows me away. So the artwork's incredible. John, John from Punk Rock Radar, and there's two Johns in this account here. So John has done all the interior artwork for these vinyl volumes. So the gatefolds. So this is going to be a double album gatefold, top of the line. This shit is fucking pro as it gets. And he did the artwork for the gatefolds, and the bands haven't seen that yet. And I'm telling you, it'll trip you out. I've showed it to two people, the gatefold art that John put together for Volume 1, which features all the band's pictures, their logos, all the little bios and like the little snippets about what made them a Green Day fan, why they chose the song. I mean, it is above and beyond, way more than I've ever done. I'm proud of a lot of stuff I've done comp-wise, but this artwork is above and beyond what I've ever done. And it's truly insane. So we have some incredible artwork. So please give those artists a follow. And if you don't follow Punk Rock Radar, if you don't follow Coffin Curse, if you don't follow Cat's Claw Records, please follow us all. And Johnny, do you want to mention real quick about our Canadian partner? Are you friendly with our partner in Canada?
Yeah, absolutely. So High End Denim Records in Canada have kindly stepped on board, and they're looking after all the Canadian shipping. We got together and we were like, the cost from ordering records from the States over to Canada is ridiculous, right? I think it's really high. There was a few comments from people saying we really, really want to get this in Canada, but we can't because of this. So if you do live in Canada, go and check out High End Denim. Check out all their stuff on the store as well. They put out some amazing stuff, mainly kind of skate punk stuff, but yeah, truly awesome label and really, really good people as well. So yeah, go over there and check them out.
All right. Yeah, I love those shout outs. Seth and the Vigilante and High End Denim, all amazing people. And I think I may have figured out how to play this song. So we got like 3 requests for a Deadbeat Holiday. So we're going to play that, I hope. So guys in the chat who are here, please let me know if you can't hear this. I'm going to try and give it a shot right now. Johnny and Mike, if you can't, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it or not, but let's find out. Here we go. Deadbeat Holiday by Old Cross, one of my favorites on the comp. We're going to play it right now, I hope.
Wake up, maybe. The house is on fire, and the cat's caught in the dryer. Philosophy's a liar when you're home.
Let me try one more thing.
Cool.
God, this is why we should probably practice these.
Check out this sticker art that I put together.
It's really cool.
I stole one of John's ideas and put all the stickers that I have I've been collecting. I put them inside of a photo frame.
Hell yeah.
It is a great idea, because how many of us just have like drawers full of stickers and stuff, and flyers and things like that, all the awesome flyers.
Oh,
I collect stickers and I hate to stick them. So I'm like, because once you stick them, they're gone.
So the chat can hear this, but we can't. So I'm just going to play it.
Okay.
But apparently they can hear it. So here's Deadbeat Holiday. I'm going to try it again. Apparently you guys can hear it. So this cover is awesome. It's by Old Cross from Portland, Oregon. If you like their cover, go support them. They just put out a record that was in my top 5 of 2024. Oh my God. Something Lullabies. I'm blanking on it. But go check them out. We're gonna play this right now. If you guys can let me know when it's over, because we're not gonna know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
BRB.
All right. Here we go.
Wake up, the house is on fire, and the cat's caught in the dryer. Philosophy's a liar when your home is your headstone.
I can't hear it at all.
Like God is the last chance for hope. When there's no such thing as heroes, your fate lies in the ditch that you dug yourself in. Last chance to piss it all away.
I don't know why.
Nothing but hell to pay when the lights are going down.
What do you want next?
Oh, happy holiday. Celebrate your own decay. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high on a noose over your home. Happy holiday. Get on your knees and pray. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high, but at least you're not alone. Christmas lights in the middle of August. Grudges come back to haunt us. The road is now lights on long lost enemies. Grounded in a duplex to find that you're living on a landmine. Vacation hotspots is a cemetery drive. Last chance to piss it all away. Nothing but hell to pay when the lights are going down.
You hear it now, right?
Oh, happy holiday. Celebrate your own decay. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high on a noose over your home. Happy holiday. Get on your knees and pray. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high, but at least you're not alone. Holiday.
What do you guys think? Old Cross in Portland.
So good.
Old Cross.
Really
Hell
good.
yeah.
Last chance to piss it all away. Nothing but hell to pay when all you wanna do. Not do. Give up. Give up. Happy holiday. Celebrate your own decay. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high on a noose over your home. Happy holiday. Get on your knees and pray. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high, but at least you're not alone. Happy holiday. Celebrate your own decay. There's a vacant sun that's hanging high on a noose over your home.
All right. I'll stop it there. I don't know. Oh, we lost Instagram connection for like a second. Yeah.
Can people still see us, hear us?
No, it froze.
We might have been kicked out for. I think Instagram lives are only so long.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's over.
How long ago did it kick us out?
I think it only does. I think it only allows an hour.
Yeah.